In this video, I'll show you how to set up and manage live streams in YouTube's live control room.
If you use the world's first largest search engine, Google, to look up the world's second largest search engine, what would you find? YouTube. Bonus, Jimmy Rhodes says there are apps that can turn YouTube's enormous database into your music streaming service. So what's the deal, Jimmy? Bonus, Jimmy Rhodes says there are apps that can turn YouTube's enormous database into your music streaming service. So what's the deal, Jimmy?
Welcome, welcome, welcome to DASH Airlines. Today's Saturday live stream. We're parked here at the Baltimore International Airport at gate Charlie 6. And we will be doing a live flight from Baltimore to Atlanta. And on this flight, I'm actually planning on having a shared cockpit option that is available for the community on xplane 11 using VATSIM. For that, I will be using one of our fellow pilots. His nickname, I should say, on Instagram is NY_NJ_spotting. That's New York, New Jersey spotting. He's an airplane spotter. He has a wonderful account on Instagram, so I recommend that you guys give it a look and hopefully follow him as he shares wonderful pictures of airplanes from New York and New Jersey areas. So once again, his nickname is NY_NJ_spotting. So, as I said, we are parked here at Baltimore, Charlie 6. And we will be planning a flight shortly to Atlanta using the beautiful, recently delivered Airbus A319 that is currently on a dry lease from Aegean Airlines in Greece. That's why the registration is still Sierra X-Ray November Echo Oscar. This is a Toliss A319, and that's currently our biggest aircraft in our fleet, which also allows us flying West Coast to East Coast, San Francisco, Denver, and many different cities in the midwestern part of the USA. So stay tuned as we will be coming back with the actual flight. We'll be right back. A short break. We'd like to give some feedback and hellos, welcoming hellos to all of our current live viewers like Sam D, Captain Florida. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the show. And Captain Florida has been asking how one can join our airline. It's very simple. You can go to our website, dashairvirtual.com. That is dashairvirtual.com. And you go to the bottom of the welcome page where it says join us or apply online, and that's how you join us. As you can see here on the stream, towards the end of our fuselage, there's always our website, dashairvirtual.com. That's where you join our airline. Applications are typically processed and approved quickly within 24 hours. But sometimes, some delays may happen, and it will take up to 72 hours before you can join our ranks. But don't worry, you will be a part of our growing family. So, once again, welcome to the stream, welcome to the show, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Okay, guys, so welcome aboard Dash 319. All right, so we're supposed to be doing with one of our fellow pilots, Sam, um, a live shared cockpit flight from Baltimore to Atlanta, and here is his FO, co-pilot seat is open. We're waiting for him to join us. We are in Baltimore gate Charlie 6, and right now we have started our APU. As you guys can see, aligning of the FMC is ready, so now we can go ahead and start the flight plan. While I'm going to be doing that, it might take a little bit of time, so bear with me. So we click on the initiation and we go from Baltimore to Atlanta. There we go. Alternative route, airport, we just gonna put, doesn't matter, Jacksonville. It's close enough and it's kind of on the way in a sense. There we go. Our flight number today will be Dash 319, hence the aircraft type, so it would be cool. There we go. Cost index will go by 10. We know we are a low-cost carrier, so 10 is more than enough. Cruising altitude will be 34,000 feet, and the temperature right now outside is 10 degrees Celsius, so we put 10. There we go. And then we align our IRS. There we go. Should come on now in a few seconds. Let's turn on this. We're on Unicom 122.80. Excuse me. Performance. All right, we're gonna insert all this information, but first we have to open the Toliss ISCS Control Center. Excuse me. All right, so the fuel we need is approximately, let's say, 9,400. That's good. So based on that information, we will have to go flex to temp. All right, so this is going to give us all these information that we need. Select departure runway first, so let's do that. We're going to go to Baltimore, departure, and the winds are currently 335 at 15 knots, so we will pick runway, let's do 33 left, and we will take from sim brief Terps 6 departure right here, and Flask is a transition. There we go, and we insert that in. Boom, it's all there. And as we go down further, just to make sure, okay, we have a flight plan discontinuity, obviously, and we will choose Atlanta. Arrival, and we are going to arrive at 27 right, so we will find 27 right here, and the star is Aussie 1. Let's find Aussie 1. I don't have it. That's weird. So let's take Drum 1 instead. and then via UU. I love those Atlanta names. And that's enough for now. And let's clear that flight plan discontinuity. Oops, return. I clicked the wrong thing. Let's erase that. This one. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now we go back to performance. And here we have all the information. We have runway and the flaps too. So V1 is 128. We entered that in. Rotate is 152. And then V2 is 154. So we put all that in. Very good. Next phase. Okay, let me see. I think I am being hollered here. Sorry for that, guys.
Baltimore Unicom, can I get a radio check?
Baltimore Unicom, this is DASH 319. Hear you 5 by 5.
Awesome, thanks.
Alright, there's a United 319 over there.
Perfect, thanks a lot.
I see a United 319. Is that you, Sam? Parked there by C12?
Yeah, that's me actually.
That's wonderful, great. Let me fix something here before we proceed because all the Unicom communications are coming into my headphones. I'd like to give it to the main source where we can record and use the sound for streaming from. Just 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, United 319, radio check.
This is United 353, loud and clear, 5 by 5.
Roger, but unfortunately that didn't work for us. Let's fix that again. All right, hopefully now this works. So I guess the shared cockpit option that we were planning to do today with Sam will not work for us because that option is available only for xPilot on xplane 11. And I think Sam is using a different software to get connected to VATSIM, or maybe he's altogether on a different simulator. So I'm not quite sure. But if you hear this, Sam, if you could just like come back on the Unicom and give us another radio check, that would be great, because I'm just trying to make sure that like my correct sound settings is in place before we take off and head out. Let's try this. All right, so let's try a Unicom radio check request.
Hi, this is United 353, radio check.
Alright guys, so unfortunately the sound is coming from my headsets and not from the actual source. Let me try to switch things around really quick. Hold on for a second again. I'm so sorry for this. Meanwhile, I'll put you back into the cockpit and my heading is 52-ish. Okay, 0 fuel weight. Let's put that in because we need those information in order to be able to have a complete and correct flight. Alright, so alright. Zero fuel weight. CG is 29.7. Oops, sorry. 7. And this is going to be 53.9. 3.9. Great. Block fuel is 94. Entry out of range. Oh, so it's 9.4. I'm sorry. My bad. I always miscalculate these. Perfect. Alright guys, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and let's go back into the cockpit. And okay, why is my map not coming up? That's weird. Everything is normal. Huh. That is weird, weird, weird. Let's look a closer look at this. Huh. That's good. Initiation. Alright, we need 7 minutes now to align, but we surely can start our flight, pushback, and all that beautiful stuff. Now, I have to warn you guys, I have upgraded xplane 11 to the latest beta version, and I'm also on Vulkan, and therefore some things may not work visually, like better pushback. Let's see if this is gonna work today. I haven't been successful.
Ground a cockpit.
Yep.
Please show me where you want to go.
It's unfortunately it won't work. You see, I have no guidelines and no instructions to where I want the aircraft to be pushback to. So I have to get rid of it and try the other, not as beautiful or complex pushback option. So 30 meters, nose right, and let's go with that. And let's request it. Alright. We'll take a little bit.
DATLS pushback ready. Please release park brakes.
It says it's ready. So release parking brakes. Let's put the beacon on and release parking brake right here. And meanwhile, we can start our engines with engine number 2. And we have movement. Let's put our flaps to flap 2 right here.
DATLS pushback had boarded.
Alright, so this is good. Let's put the parking brakes on. And engine number 2 is alive. Let's put engine number 1 back to work. Yep, as you can see, engine number 2 is alive. And now it's going to be engine number 1. Anybody who's watching this, welcome to the show. Don't forget to subscribe. That's very important. It doesn't take you more than a second to do so. And don't worry, we will not bother you with unnecessary or a lot of information or spam or anything like that. Just subscribe, you'll help a brother. Alright, engine number 1 is alive and active. We are still waiting for our FMC and navigational alignment to complete. So whilst that happening, alright, we can actually go ahead and set up the QNH. The altimeter is 2983, so let's get that done. And speed for departure, let's set it up for 240. And altimeter, altitude I should say, to 6,000. That's good. That's all good. Flight display is on. Seatbelt on. We can turn off the APU and APU bleed as we are getting ready to leave the ramp and the gate area. Let's put the wing lights on, the taxi lights on, and based on our winds we are going to do runway 33 left. Okay. So I'm not sure if we should wait here for the alignment to complete, or should we just like start taxiing and we'll get to it when we're there ready for takeoff. You know what? Let's do that. It's not gonna hurt us. Oops. By the way, TCAS is on standby. I forgot to do that. By the way, let's put this on and this to on. And some numbers here, doesn't matter what numbers because there's no traffic or controllers here in Baltimore right now. And we are going. Perfect. What is going on? Something is off. No, it's all good. The airplane just wants to roll and run. All right. By the way, guys, recently, a couple days ago, I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the upgrade that I did to the latest beta version and Vulkan with xplane, because my Toliss completely lost all of its sounds, all of it. And that sucks because there's no fun in flying with no sound. It's just horrible. And I tried to get it to a degree where I can actually fix it. But here, let me show you something really quick. If you go into my xplane's sound, you see aircraft exterior, Toliss automatically shuts it all down. Let's say I put it back on and then I click done. this is what shows up. Please use only ISCS sound sliders. Leave xplane native volumes at 0. Okay, understood. So I go into plugins to Toliss, open the ISCS, into audio and visual settings. All the master volume and everything else that has to do with sound is full capacity. Yet, no sound on Toliss. If anybody else has the same problem, or had the same problem and got somehow around it and made it work, if you guys could just let me know, that'd be really like amazing. That'd be awesome. Okay. So we are continuing our taxi to runway 33 left. So we have to make a right turn here and continue all the way. This music is so quiet and so relaxing. I was hoping for something more action-filled. Let me see if I can actually find something better. This is wrong music. Sorry for that, guys. Yeah, this is better. Whoops, sorry, wasn't looking. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys. Alright, where do I go? Alright, there's so much stuff on my plate right now. I'm trying to make the best of it, yet it's getting all crazy. I'm losing control. Because I'm not prepared. I wasn't planning on dealing with all this stupidity and the sound lacking and Jesus Christ. Like, guys, I am absolutely sorry. That is not how I do it. As I said, I'm running so many things here in the background, and that's just like annoying as front door. Alright, and nothing seems to work for me. I hate Toliss. Let me put it this way. Oh god. This is a major failure on my end. Alright, at least that came back on. Data. Okay. So, excess motion. I know. As soon as we go to our holding position, we'll take care of that excess motion situation for the alignment. I know it's struggling because we're moving constantly, but we'll be fine. So here we are at runway 33 left, the ILS section, and then we are going to align those little babies and we'll be ready to go. So holding short of runway 33 left. Let's put the brakes on for a split second. And now align them. Next IRS. Okay. Now what happened? I'm losing music. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I think I have to read some of the um, forums and places where people share same kind of problems. I've seen a lot of people that complaining about the same issue, so hopefully I'll find my solutions in there. I think they were talking about a lot of traffic, like ground traffic or traffic general, and a lot of plugins are blocking from the sound to be available. I guess it's a cluster of a lot of plugins working together, especially using sound. And for some reason, Toliss is left out. We'll see. All right, why am I not getting my... okay, data, iris monitor, align TTN, 8. Now it says 8 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so if that's 8 minutes, then I think I have to give you some boring information about us. So here we go. So this is DASH Airlines. DASH Airlines, we established DASH Airlines last year in July of 2019 as a small regional airline based in Cape May, New Jersey. We started our airline with a small single Beechcraft 1900D series and started to fly locally around New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. And sure enough, slowly we expanded our network and added a bigger, stronger sister to the fleet, the Saab 340, which both of the types are still operating in the fleet. And with the time, we have expanded our wings to further distances, different states, different bigger cities, and also added newer and bigger airplanes onto our fleet. Today, we operate a mixed fleet of Airbus 319, Embraer 145 and 175. We call her the Samba Jet, and the Saab 340 with Beechcraft 1900. For the future, a lot of pilots have asked us, what is your plan for the future? Are you expanding furthermore? I mean, the answer, eventually, yes. I mean, as you guys can tell, if you don't know, so this is going to be maybe the first time you're hearing it, but we started in Cape May, but now today we have our second and actually our bigger hub in Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, thank you. Sam says, it's an awesome airline. We finally have the A319, also known the baby bus. Correct, we have the baby bus. Currently, we have only 3 of those. We have dry leased them from Aegean Airlines of Greece. And we're looking for further developments, whether if we would keep the type and add her bigger sister, the 321, or drop the Airbus and go to Boeing, because Boeing has the more alternative to this mid-size aircraft with the 737, 700, and 800. So we're still looking at our options. But let me tell you something. If I don't get to fix this sound problem with Toliss, Toliss is total. I'm telling you, like, they will be out of our fleet for sure. So let's go back into the cockpit and check if we're anywhere near. No, I only talk for 3 minutes, so I guess I have another 5 minutes to talk, and then we will be on our way to Atlanta. So it's a good thing that there's no traffic today at this time in Baltimore for departure or anything. Otherwise, we would be blocking the departure here on 33 left. We are live on VATSIM. We are definitely live on VATSIM. I like flying on VATSIM a lot, and it would be great to have more pilots to join us, both in Cape May or Baltimore, to join our ranks in DASH Airlines and fly together on VATSIM, because fly-ins, as they used to call them back in the day, like the multiplier flying is a great experience when we can see all of our airplanes lined up on the taxiways, ramps, departing and flying together in the sky. That's a beautiful thing to achieve. So hopefully, guys, you can join us and we can take it to the next level. Sam says our next investment within the next couple years should be the A321 or the 737-800. I totally agree with you, Sam, and that's something we're looking at as we're expanding. Only 3 Airbus 319s right now serving the West Coast predominantly is not going to cut it. We need more airplanes, and we need it to be bigger, faster, and better. And we'll do that for sure. Believe me or not, we are going into that direction. And we're even looking into a new hub, maybe in the West Coast, so that we can actually spread our wings to different states on the West Coast without having to fly to every single one of them from the West Coast itself. I mean, excuse me, from the East Coast. So we can take 1, 2, 3 flights into the West Coast and, have a little hub there, and then distribute all our passengers to wherever they need to go with one single stop in one of our maybe potentially new hub in the West Coast. Thank you, Sam. Sam says he loves VATSIM. It's great, and he will promote our airline on his Instagram account. That would be awesome. And I actually like his Instagram account. It's wonderful. You guys should take a look at it too. If I'm not mistaken, his Instagram account, I want to make sure I am telling it correctly. It's NY_NJ_spotting. So it's New York_New Jersey_spotting. He does share beautiful pictures of his spotting that he does around New York and New Jersey airports. And definitely it deserves a follow and few likes. So go ahead and do that while we're still here waiting at runway 33 left in Baltimore to have our aligning completed. Let's see if this is happening. What is this? I didn't turn this on. All right, 2 more minutes. And Sam D says, we are growing very fast and it is very exciting. We should make a hub in either Mimi, Orlando, Los Angeles, or San Francisco. I think Mimi is Miami. I'm not sure. But we'll definitely go there. That's for sure. All right. 1 more minute, people, guys, everybody who's watching. I'm sorry for this. This delay is unacceptable. 1 more minute, but I can definitely, at this situation, at this time-killing availability that we have, I can take you to the cabin. As you can see, the cabin is designed to look the brand with our famous pink and our dots. And a lot of people ask me what the dots for. The dots are basically dashing around, like hopping around. So the balls basically represent, the dots represent cities, and also the motion of the ball going from one point to the next, like the bouncing effect. So that's basically everything together. It's like bouncing around, dashing around, and all these cities are, all these dots represent cities that we go to, and then the actual curved shape of the dots represent a ball bouncing around. So I don't know. That's what we thought of it. Yay! We're good. We're in business. Everything is back online. We're good to go. So it's the moment of truth. Let's see. Don't kill me, guys. Don't judge. Don't judge. We're just gonna leave, and I don't want you to criticize my takeoff or my procedures here. I'm trying my best. As we are going into the runway, we will turn on runway lights, our landing lights, taxi lights, storbs. Everything is on, and we are good to go. And the cabin is secure. Yep, configuration, takeoff configuration is normal, and we are good. So let's go. Let's go from Baltimore to Atlanta. All right. I wish I had the sound. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it that I don't have the sound. And I'm also like losing control. Like it's swirl. Like a little bit of rudder and the whole airplane is going crazy on me. That is weird. Anyways, we have V1. Rotate. And here we go. Alright, positive climb, gear up. Make a left turn following the flight plan as we're going way too high. Flaps up, 1. Alright, so I'm just gonna put it on. There we go. Auto thrust in progress. Perfect. And now we have the LNAV in place and we are going. Flaps up, up. Taxi lights off. Runway turn on. Those lights are off. Wing lights are off. Whoops. Gears for some reason didn't go up. That's crazy. Hello, YQB Plane Spotting. Welcome, welcome. YQB Plane Spotting, where are you hailing to us from, sir? And yeah, also Sam D, where are you hailing to us? What city in the world are you guys at right now? Welcome to the stream, YQB Plane Spotting. Sam D is in New Jersey, about 45 minutes from New York. And YQB Plane Spotting is in Quebec City in Canada. Welcome, welcome guys, welcome. Alright, right now at 6,000 feet, let's go up further. 27,000 feet. Okay, we're climbing up. Okay, this music is just annoying me. Thank you for the subscription, guys. That's wonderful. Thank you. Yes, we are on our way to Atlanta. We just took off from Baltimore. Thank you for the subscription, guys. That's on our Airbus 319 here that we just like 2 weeks ago received from Greece. We have 3 examples of the type on a dry lease, hence why we have the foreign registration, still original registration of the Greek airline. Sierra X-Ray November Echo Oscar is one of them. And as we were explaining earlier, we still have no idea whether if we're gonna keep the Airbus in our fleet, or add more examples of it, or increase to the bigger size, the Airbus 321. But stay tuned. We will be sharing more information on the days to come. Meanwhile, if you ever are curious to see who we are and how we operate and what do we operate, where do we fly to, and etc. So go to our website, dashairvirtual.com. It's like it's written on our fuselage, as you can see, dashairvirtual.com. That's where you can find more information about us, and hopefully you can join us. We are a friendly airline. We do not come to you with heavy and strict rules. You are more than welcome to fly as much as you want, whenever you want, and however you want. So we're friendly. We don't bite. We're not scary. I'm trying to catch up with all the text messages and the communication, the chats that I'm trying to catch up with. Thank you, YQB Plane Spotting. Thank you for the follow on Insta. We also have a Discord server, so you guys are more than welcome to check it out and join us at there too. And Sam says, actually, you know what? I should also give a shout out to YQB Plane Spotting on Insta. His username on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, if I am not saying it correctly, please say the correct thing, so I'll just share it here. It's YQB, Yankee Quebec Bravo Plane Spotting. So guys, go ahead and add him to your list of the following, so that you can give him some likes and share his beautiful pictures. Yeah, I do have the Infinite Flight. It is actually a very cool, beautifully designed application, because Infinite Flight is on your device, on your handheld devices, a tablet or a cell phone and such. The only thing that bothers me with Infinite Flight is the fact that there's no terminal buildings. There's nothing. You just land at a flat, like a tray flat airport. You have the mountains, you have the landscape, you have everything else, but There's no terminals. I mean, come on, is it that difficult to build a very basic terminal looking like squares and boxes? I don't know. If you have any idea about it, anything else to say about it, please feel free to do so. But other than that, the modeling is great. The cockpits are super cool. The flying is beautiful. It takes a little time to get used to it if you're not using a joystick or something. Simply by holding that tablet and giving it the motions left and right, up and down, it's a little difficult, especially during landing. But other than that, the whole world is there. You can navigate. You can make flight plans. The aircrafts are beautiful. They're designed wonderfully. Recently, they even added the Airbus A319 into their selection of the fleet members. Many different airlines. And this is also what I would have liked. Maybe it's already there and I don't know it, so please forgive me for not knowing. But it would be awesome to actually, just like any other flight sim platform, to be able to paint any airline that you want and add it into the library. Even if it's like your personal library on your device, you should be able to add whatever airline you want to fly, basically paint it over and put it in your folder so that you can actually fly your favorite airline or favorite aircraft of that airline. So that's also something that is missing, and I don't know why, but I'm sure they'll come up with it soon. Captain Florida is asking if we are going to get any new aircraft to the fleet. Captain Florida, yes, we are actually looking at options right now. Either the Airbus 321 or go to Boeing way and have the Boeing 737-700 or the 800 or both of them combined. But definitely expanding our types of aircraft in the fleet is within our plans, and we're definitely looking at it. Sam D says that he flies for the airline and it's great. I totally recommend it. Thank you so much, Sam. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing to say. It's beautiful to hear that. I know we're expanding. We're expanding not too fast, but we're doing it steadily. So we don't want to jump into any weird situations too fast, too soon. We want to do it slowly. Any chance of the MD-80? Captain Florida is asking. MD-80. You know what? X-Plane 11 has a built-in standard laminar research designed MD-80. I actually personally love flying the Med Dog. The MD-80 is a great aircraft. I actually, I even painted an MD-80 in DASH Airlines in the early days of the airline. It's there, it's ready. You never know. Maybe it would be a special charter or something like that, a division within DASH Airlines that in the future might use that airplane. You never know. Let's go into the cockpit and check where in the flight are we. Okay, we're at 27,000 right now. We're gonna go up to where we're supposed to be at 34,000. And welcome aboard. Yep, we're sitting at the very last row right now, but the view is gorgeous. And now I guess we're sitting on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 row. 6 row has the best wing and engine view. So if you ever fly on Dash Airbus 319, remember to ask for row 6. Either side of the aircraft has the best view of the wing and the engine. So let's go back to outside and see our beautiful Dash Airbus 319 on its way to Atlanta, climbing to flight level 340. I think everybody in the house is like taking too much of the bandwidth, therefore the music is a little choppy every now and then, so I apologize for that. At least the stream is not choppy, so that's a good thing. Captain Florida, that would be so awesome to see you join us. That would be great. Just go to dashairvirtual.com and go to the very bottom of the page where it says join us, or apply online, and within 24 hours or so approximately your application will be approved and you'll join us in the skies with Dash Airlines. Welcome everybody to our live stream. This is actually by far the longest stream I've ever done. Not just Dash Airlines, but totally, like, at all. Like, it's going to be a long stream, so I hope I can complete it and nothing goes wrong in between. Once again, consider me a beginner if I'm not doing it right and my stream is not up to the par to my competitors out there. So hey, it is what it is, right? I've just noticed that my landing lights are still on, so we have to go back in and turn them off before we get any fines. So here we go. That's good. Yes, Captain Florida, if you're a streamer, please feel free. Like, grab one of our airplanes and do a stream as you wish. Today, actually, one of our pilots and one of our best contributors with images and videos alike, Nix Aviation, was supposed to be streaming, and we were so excited. He decided to take one of our Dash Airlines up to a spin, and he was doing a flight from Baltimore to Minneapolis, which is our one of our regular routes for the A319 in our airline. And he started a stream, but somehow his stream was so choppy and the image quality was so low that I guess he decided to just quit. Yeah, after roughly 12 minutes or so, he had to quit, and I waited if he was coming back with the stream, but it didn't happen. So that kind of influenced me and gave me the inspiration. I said, you know what, if he's out, let me fill in his spot. I know a lot of people were excited to watch his stream, so I said, you know what, if he's not here, so let me do it for him. So how about dedicating this video to Nix Aviation, Connor. Connor is one of our pilots, is one of our best flying pilots too. So thank you, Connor, for inspiring me today to do the stream. And I dedicate this long stream that I've ever done, longer than normal, I should say, to you. Thank you, Nix. His YouTube channel is Nix Aviation. So if you've never seen his videos before, just go in. He's got great videos in there. It's not just simulators. He also has a lot of reviews, like flying reviews and spotting videos available in his channel. So go ahead and give him a subscribe too. Nix Aviation, Nix Aviation. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Sam says the next time you do the stream, I'm gonna do the same route as you, and we can fly together. You know what? That would be so cool. And then yeah, it would be a kind of a formation flying. That would be super cool. Captain Florida, any support, any love, any shout out is much, much, much appreciated. I can't thank you enough. If you would share our airline further with your subscribers, that would be wonderful. We would be honored. Hopefully, you like your time with us. Join us, really, join us. And we're an easygoing airline. We're not strict, we're not harsh. This is not the army. This is a simulation. This is a platform where we all supposed to be having fun and sharing our experiences and help each other when we have the need for it. So join us. That would be great. Yep, we'll be waiting to hear from you, Captain Florida. And yes, any help is appreciated. Let them come. Let them come and join us. That'd be so cool. And I'm sorry if I'm missing any of your messages here as I fly, and I'm kind of struggling with juggling so many platforms all together. So I apologize in advance. So I also fly VR. I have the Oculus, and xplane is wonderful flying VR. It's so real, like it's so cool to sit in the cockpit of a 319 or a Beechcraft 1900 or any of our fleet members. The experience is so much different. So I don't know if any of you is flying on VR. I would love to hear your feedback and your experiences. That'd be so cool. Oh, by the way, Captain Florida is doing a stream today. He's flying from Orlando to Manchester. So later, if you guys want to take a look at his stream and experience his flight with him, don't forget to go to his YouTube channel, which is CPT, short for Captain, CPT, Florida, Florida. So let's go and give him some love and give him some subscription and watch his stream. I'm sure it's going to be great. And actually, promise you, as soon as I land and I'm done with this stream, I'm going to come and give you some love. Oh yeah, I know. Atlanta is furious about that. Atlanta is like really crazy about going into their airspace without having to do the correct things. So let's see what's going on with the current situation at Atlanta airspace. I'm not sure if we're even there yet. All right, Boston Center, Charlotte approach, delivery, Charlotte, ATIS. I don't think I have anybody in our vicinity yet to control. But we can be sure. I use Vatastic.com. That's an online map that is great to see VATSIM live traffic and ATC coverage on the map as it happens. So, where are we, by the way? I have no clue. Let's check it out. All right, we are 490 miles away from Atlanta. I think we're over in North Carolina somewhere. If this is Atlanta, we should be somewhere here. Captain Florida is asking, what are the airline's routes? Well, we have all kinds of flying available. Recently, with the addition of the Airbus 319 to our fleet, we do offer coast-to-coast operation. Our bases, our hubs are in East Coast in New Jersey, Cape May, that is our smaller base, and in Baltimore, in Maryland. And we do fly on the West Coast, or on the Western Coast, I should say, to San Francisco, to Denver, to Minneapolis, St. Louis. I mean, we're expanding. We just recently received our 3 examples of the 319. So the routes are just being added daily, pretty much. And the E175 is mainly operating into the Midwest and Florida. And then we have the E145, the Saab 340, and the Beechcraft 1900, which those are the aircraft that operate shorter flights up to 2 hours of duration. But if you feel like flying some long haul, I should say, long haul like a transcon, easily Baltimore to San Francisco or back, or just Denver would be an option for a stream. That would be a good flight, a long one. But I don't know if anybody would want to sit down for 5 hours and watch that. But that would be a good option. All right, Captain Florida has the 319. Well, that's a start. That's where you start with. Do you fly on xplane 11, Captain Florida, or you fly on Prepare? Yeah, I just checked the VATSIM map right now, and Dash 319 as we are not in any ATC covered airspace, so that's good. Alright, xplane, wonderful. Yeah, we are predominantly an xplane airline, I should say. We do have only the Beechcraft 1900 and the Saab 340 painted for P3D. And those are the initial paint of the airline before we did receive the upgraded livery. But yeah, predominantly our operation is on xplane platform. There you go. You have the E145 and the 319. So you're in business, Captain Florida. You should come and fly some of our routes and see how you like us. As I said, we're very basic. We're very easygoing, very friendly. A happy airline, I should say. A happy airline to be with. And not to mention, I don't know if many of you actually know this, but we do have real award system. A real award system. We actually give out every month, based on a drawing, based on the hours of a pilot's flying per month. We draw a lucky pilot and gift him $20 Amazon gift card. And some of our pilots in the past have won those. This is not a joke. This is not a lie. It's there. It's available. It's on our website. You can even go there and look. The news and sections of the awards, and you can see some of our pilots won those stuff. So that's a good thing. We award you. And we are planning to discontinue that award system and turn it to something more robust, because every time you fly with us, based on your flying skills and the length of the flight and etc., you do collect virtual dollars. You get paid, right? So every account at the end of the day has his virtual dollars deposited to. And we are planning to come up with a platform where you can actually transfer those dollars into, those virtual dollars, into real life gifts. We will come up with a collection of different gifts which will have different price tags on them. And the more you fly, the more money you earn, and you'll be able to basically convert your virtual dollars into those gifts as they are becoming real. And this is actually something we're planning to release pretty soon. So that'd be good. There you go. That's something different than the rest of the airlines out there, because we do give you real-time gifts. We don't discriminate. Captain Florida is asking, is there a certain age you have to be? No. If you comprehend, you can read, and you know what you're doing, you are a pilot with DASH Airlines. I don't care if you're 11 years old or if you are 68 years old. Everybody gets to fly for DASH Airlines. We do not discriminate. And that's the beautiful thing. And for us, it really doesn't matter if you flew with other virtual airlines for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours, or you just started yesterday. This is what the community is for. This is what we believe in. We're all in it together, and we help each other. And hey, if you have something that I don't, or if I know to do something that you don't, we share, we help each other. Just like I said earlier, we do have a Discord server. Please go there and join us. We share a lot of stuff on Discord, more than pretty much anywhere. We use basically Instagram and Discord for everything, more than the website, believe it or not. The website is basically the airplanes to download, the schedules to bid for and fly, and that's it. That's where you join us, and that's where you keep your virtual dollars piling up. So let's go back into the cabin and see what's going on. All right, we're still over North Carolina, and all right. Currently, we are registered with VATSIM, with our airline's call sign being Delta Sierra Hotel Dash, basically DSH, Delta Sierra Hotel. We don't have any presence on IVEO. Typically, it's because I'm not a member with them. I've never flew with them before. But that doesn't mean that any of you who are actually a member of IVEO could go up there and basically make our airline become a member. I'll provide you whatever you guys need in order to complete their application if there is such a form. I know because VATSIM has an application form that you need to have, and they seek information that is legit from your website, from your some information behind the scenes. And once they approve all that stuff, then you are approved as a call sign on VATSIM platform. I believe it's pretty much the same for IVEO. So yeah, we don't have a IVEO ID number right now, but for VATSIM it is DSH, Delta Sierra Hotel. So if any of you want to take that challenge and task upon himself and make our airline be registered on IVEO, we'll gladly accept that and look forward to hearing from you about that. Welcome back, Sam. Welcome back. Captain Florida, what time is your stream today? Hey guys, as you guys know, Captain Florida is going to have a long stream today, flying out of Orlando to Manchester, UK. Captain Florida, no, it is not a must. If you have it on the application, you can fill it in, but it's not a must. And IVEO, if you're a member with IVEO, that would be your membership number with IVEO. But if you don't have it, then you don't need to fill that portion in. Oh, okay. Captain Florida is streaming already. Nice. And let's go check it out. How about that? I can do it because I'm using my phone to watch whatever I want. So let's find you, Captain Florida. Where is Captain Florida? Live. Oh, you're on a 777. Is that true? Yeah, it is a 777. Well, let's say hello to you here on your channel. And oh, Captain Florida, guess what? We are subscribed to your channel as DASH Airlines. So give you a like. Oh, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. And if you subscribed or did not yet, but we would appreciate if you would just give us a thumbs up. The like button, that is very important. If you guys can just give us a like, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much for doing so if you're considering to do it. Thank you, Captain Florida. I am on Captain Florida's stream right now, as he is showing us a left wing of the 777 on his way to Orlando. No, or from Orlando to Manchester, UK. Yeah, Sam is also here. Very great. I like this. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much. Well, soon enough, we are reaching that top of descent point, and we should go ahead and start looking at our descent procedures here. We are approximately, what is that? Yeah, okay. 1853. That's okay. We still have time. The good thing is the weather is beautiful today. It's not as crazy. I mean, Atlanta last week was crazy, like windy and stormy and rainy. I don't know if you ever flew into Atlanta last week, but it was really bad. We are currently operating the Active Sky as our weather engine. We actually love flying using our X-Enviro, but it doesn't work with Vulkan yet, so we're leaving it alone for the time being until the developers come up with an update. So we migrated back to Active Sky. Captain Florida, thank you for the application. You know what? While I'm streaming today, I am going to go ahead and look at your application and give it a yes for welcoming you to DASH Airlines. I'm doing it right now as we speak, so there you go. I have pilot application. Actually, I have two pilots. Okay. So it's Jason. Oops, Captain Florida, I revealed your real name. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back here now. Thanks for watching the stream. It's been long. I know we're flying from Baltimore to Atlanta on our Airbus 319. A question came up about our Discord service. I just shared the link here on the chat. However, on the website, if you go down to the bottom of any screen, you'll see our links to our social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. Discord is the symbol of a microphone standing up, because for Discord doesn't